Oh. Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. By show of hands, how many of you have a turn calendar with Puja Swami Chinmayananda's quotes? Okay. How many of you follow these quotes? Day by day, you turn them and you reflect on them. Okay, tell me, what was yesterday's quote? How come everyone looks down when I ask you things? Yesterday's quote. This is from the Chinmay International Foundation calendar. Man can change his destiny not by wishing for it, but by working for it. In the next 10 days, our community would have engaged in over 750 days of meaningful mornings, over 108 weeks of meaningful mornings. We may not remember Puja Swami Chinmayananda's quote, but we are following it. We're working hard, and more importantly, we're working smart. What does that mean? Worldly problems are not solved by worldly solutions. Working smart is worldly problems are solved by spiritual solutions. This is especially the case for chapter 8. The idea of working hard and smart, that this changes our destiny, because chapter 8 is about our destination. Those who live in an ordinary way, what does that feel like? They live to survive. Living for articles, beings, circumstances. Their destination is on repeat. There will be another destination and another destination and another destination. Those who live in an extraordinary way, not to survive, but rather to thrive. They're living for divinity. Their destination is one of release, not repeat. Chapter 8 has a focus on intensification. If you are intensifying your devotion, your dependence on Tat or divinity, then you have come to understand and appreciate there is only one way to live. There is only one path. The way to live in an extraordinary way. The one path, the path beyond. As we complete chapter 8 today, formally, fully, a great way to understand the guidance of Bhagavad Gita is to go to the last verse of every chapter. The first verse of every chapter is like a question. And the last verse of every chapter is like an answer. If we go back to chapter 2, there are 72 verses. In the last verse, one of the teachings is Stitva asyam antakale api. In summary, this means even if one realizes who they are with their last breath, in their last moment, they will be infinite forever. There's no repeat for them. There's only release. Chapter 3 has 43 verses. In the last verse, Jahi Shatrum Mahabaho. Prince Arjuna, it is important to be strong outside. It's more important to be strong inside. Because the enemies you have are not outside, they are inside. Defeat them. Defeat what is holding you back from knowing who you are. Chapter 4 has 42 verses. In the last, Chitva enam samshayam yogam. Whatever doubts you have, cut them. Clear them. Yoga is the path, is the purpose for you to know who you are, for you to be joyous. Chapter 5, there are 29 verses. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. I'm going to remind you of these words again and again and again. Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. For one to enjoy, for one to be joy, it requires tapa. Tapa means to conserve, and yajna means to channel. This becomes the seed for contemplation. Conserve worldliness, as in don't be extrovert, and channel divinity, as in be an introvert. Chapter 6, 47 verses. Shraddhavan bhajate yaha mam. Shraddhavan bhajate yaha mam. What is contemplation? Shraddhavan. To be with faith. Faith in all that has been shared. Faith in this first section of Bhagavad Gita that ends with chapter 6. Bhajate. One's lifestyle, one's vision is towards Mam, Shri Krishna. Chapter 7, 30 verses. Te viduhu yukta chetasaha. Te viduhu. Those who know. How did they know? Yukta chetasaha. Their minds are united. United on this path, united with me. Then they know. They know not jnana, which is intellectual, but vijnana, which is experiential. And finally, chapter 8, there are 28 verses. And Shri Krishna shares what he shared in chapter 5, he's now sharing in chapter 8. This is going to come again very elaborately in chapter 17. Is going to come in a summary in chapter 18. Burn these words into every equipment you have, the body, the breath, the mind, the intellect, and especially the ego. In the last verse, Veda. Veda for us is Gita. What we are immersing ourselves in is the Veda. What is Veda guiding us to? Yajna. Yajna means dedication. Dedicate yourself to selflessness, to not live in an ordinary way. Put in a very simple way, yajna means start. This is a comprehensive approach. What else needs to happen? Tapa. Tapa means sacrifice. Sacrifice selfishness. If I'm dedicated to selflessness, naturally I have to sacrifice selfishness. Stop. Yajna start, tapa is stop. Veda, yajna, tapa, then dana. Dana can be equated to prasada, which means smile. Be cheerful. Be content. If you're living by yajna and tapa, you will be closer to divinity. The word Krishna means the one who attracts. What is most attractive in life is joy. Smile more. I'm telling you now, smile more. Be cheerful. That's the way to be content. And share that. I told you yesterday, dana comes from dakshina. Those who are grateful, they are more cheerful. Those who are ungrateful, they're miserable. And when you feel grateful, you can't help but share that with the people in your family, community, society, humanity. You feel all of this is divinity. Those 4 words again: Veda, Yajna, Tapa, Dana. The entire 17th chapter is about this, and it's summarized in the 18th chapter. Maybe that's the message of Bhagavad Gita. If Meaningful Mornings ends now, if we don't reach chapter 9, we have burned this message into our equipment. For all of you who are pondering over your next tattoo, there you go. When you go to your next celebration and you have Mandy, instead of writing your own name or your family's name, write Yajna, Tapa, Dana. Our Sankalpa Vakya. That we are promising Sri Krishna that we will follow what he has taught. Om Tat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishnarjuna Samvade Akshara Brahma Yogo Nama Ashtamodhyayaha. The 8th chapter teaches us about Akshara Brahma. There is only one path, and this path leads to no more path. There are many names to this chapter. I will share some more tomorrow as we transition to chapter 9. And reminding all of you, because I care about you, because I care about our culture, Sri Krishna has emphasized again and again and again about dana. When one completes a chapter of Bhagavad Gita, one should feel dakshana and offer dana. If you're resonating with what I'm sharing, do this to Sri Krishna's love, that is Prithvi. Offer your dana to our campaign to support the Clean Air Task Force. Every morning when I teach you, when I reflect for myself, I open this window and I'm so appreciative that there's clean air coming in. Our Clean Air Task Force campaign that is on our Chinmaya Nagra website. This will be shared in the chat. From inspiration to application, your recent application was for you to find your vision verse from chapter 8. And none of you shared on our website. I was looking forward to reading your reflections. You can share in the chat right now. Why I asked you to do this. Whenever you name any entity, you identify with that more. It's more personal then. When you drive by a car lot and you're about to buy a car, it doesn't have a name, so you don't feel that closeness. But then when you buy that car and you name it, then you feel that closeness, correct? I told you the car that Sheila and I drive, it's a Honda CR-V, so it's been given the name of Serve. Yes, CR-V, Serve. As I mentioned, chapter 7 is about internalizing, and chapter 8, intensification. For Vivek, my vision verse is verse 7. In this verse, Sri Krishna says, Mam eva eshyasi asamshayam. The one who's thinking about me is the one who will develop into me. Have no doubt about this. Vivek is not saying this. Sri Krishna is saying, have no doubt about this. Do you think he's lying to us? He's not even capable of lying. He's the truth. Your application for this morning, as we transition between chapters, which chapter of Bhagavad Gita has been most transformative for you? Now you have a choice between 8 chapters. Which has transformed you the most? Please share your reflection. For my own reflection, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be safe, be sound, be serene, be joy.